respect equality of states and the right of people for self-determination. And they also mentioned the United Nations General Assembly resolutions, and this is clear that what they mean is the series of resolutions which they passed after the beginning of the special military operation, and which demand condemnation of Russia. Russia get out of Ukraine territory in 1991 borders, but there are other United Nations General Assembly resolutions which were not voted, but which were consensual. And among them is a declaration on principles of relations between states on the basis of the Charter. And it clearly says, by consensus, everybody must respect territorial integrity of states whose governments respect the right of people for self-determination, and because of that, represent the
Egypt and some other friends of Nigeria will surely come out as a nation because we are fighting a just cause. Even a little child on the street will tell you this. We shall never go back to Nigeria again. God's grace will surely emerge as a nation. And so as far as this war continues, we'll fight to the last man.
The leader of the Biafran people is His Excellency Lieutenant Colonel Chukwuemeka Ojukwu.
In those hot days, the quickest and the only thing we could do was to found a place where our fleeing compatriots could at least find an end to their flight. This is what Biafra is, the end of the journey for a persecuted, massacred, pursued people. We have made all attempts at a democratic resolution of this crisis. I have offered open elections, plebiscite. I have offered just an open carte blanche suggestion, anybody who can find a democratic way of finding out the wishes of the people, let him suggest it and we will go.
The Nigerian government is getting confused over what is going on in Finland, pertaining to the man called the PM himself, the governor governing the United States of Biafra, even in the exile as they say. Now they are even saying that that is being detained, is now in the custody. Some even put it is in prison. But whichever way Nigerian media like, let them put it. But the issue remains that he is the one governing the system continuously. If you listen to Ngozi Orabese, the acting PM currently now, you discover that yes, glory be to God, because the Finland government has finally said, okay, you are free, the door is open, 2 ways, you can go and see him. Yes, and his legacy laying down is the platform that they are following. That means she have never the grace from the foundation or from the platform of the PM himself. And the PM himself is still on the ground, giving them the way to move. Because in every disciple, there is always a Judas. Are you getting it? And probably now there is a Judas that may collide with Nigeria to become a saboteur. Are you getting it? So now the woman coming in this angle now, because I am hearing people saying, Ngozi Arabese is dissolving the cabinet, trying to form her own. Good and fine. If there is any cabinet that have Judas among them, that Judas needs to deal with and remove, so that the cabinet need to have a thorough sanitization and have a thorough truth to where they are heading to. And glory be to God that the woman is well educated and well nurtured and trusted to say by the PM himself. Now she's moving from one country or the other. Today, currently, I can tell you vividly that she have an appointment to many countries, like over 50 countries. She have appointment to over 50 countries all over the world. She want to meet them. They have given her appointment to the house to discuss on what is on the ground, on what is going on, and how the PM will completely have his freedom to address so many people that have already lost in their faith in the race. Are you getting it? So these things are the things that many do not know, but I want to air it today for our viewers, our brothers who are in the dark, to see themselves not being in the dark, let them be enlightened as well.
Why is this sudden disagreement now? We are seeing the issue of account coming, and Simon Ekpa is somewhere watching his loyalists, almost fighting over nothing. Will Simon Ekpa not be disappointed that these are the people, this is the reason why I am here where I am?
Let me tell you, it's only a man that don't know how rain started between him. And when it will end, it's a man that will see himself in that situation and become confused or be troubled. No. When Judas betrayed Jesus Christ, Christ was not troubled, neither did he shiver. He knew that he's going to play. So the issue there is this. Why all these things are playing, this conflict, misunderstanding is, I've heard it before, I want to point it out now. Number one is Igbo man ego over a woman. How can a woman telling me what to do? It's not common among every Igbo man. It's not common. You get it? So I believe this is one of the problems. And number two problem is this. The PM himself did not have the quality time to address his cabinet before leaving them. Are you getting it? I believe this is another thing that play, because had it been that he addressed them properly and put things in order, these things wouldn't have come up now. Then thirdly, that the woman herself needed some people that will obey her, that can listen to her, that she herself can as well be trusted. And some of them among the other ones are claiming to be older than the woman, even in the system. I have been there before you. So why are you now? And the other point is this. Probably when appointing this woman as the next person before the prime minister, I believe it wasn't official. You understand me? It wasn't official. I believe this is a secret thing. And that is another thing that come to play. And that is why they are having this kind of issues. But I believe it will soon be dissolved.
But it means that Simon Ekpa actually trusted Dr.
Yes.
Because of antecedents.
See, listen to me. Before you trust anything in the hand of somebody, you might have one way or the other have hope and trust and every doubt about that person before entrusting or commissioning anything to that person. You understand? So I believe that he trusted this woman. In one way or the other, he have tested the woman. He have seen the ability and the capability, the strength and the integrity of this woman before making such move. That's what I believe that makes him to do that. But in every perfect move, there is always an atom of mistake. You understand? And I believe that mistake is what is causing this conflict between them now.
As the chief of staff, is she not in a position to take full charge and issue instructions based on how inconvenient? Because we know that at the end of the day, she will give account.
Yes, she have that, but based on what? These factors that I have explained. There is nothing you are doing, especially when it comes to official. When it comes officially, I don't think there should be any opposition as much. Because even if there is any opposition or opposition comes up, you will address it as the one that they are listening to. You can easily address it than the person that just coming up. You know, understand? being a woman for that matter. I am telling you as a typical Igbo man. You get it now. So, and that justice. So, but the PM should equally send a kind of message that will make the heart of the accountant, minister of finance, heart, and the rest of them that are finding it difficult to cooperate with this woman. He should talk to them, call them in order, and address issues like this.
If the Manipa eventually comes out and watch these things happen, who do you think he will blame?
As a good leader, first and foremost, he himself should look at his own part. As a leader, if you really want to play the role of a good leader, look at it in his own angle. Did I do it well? The decision, did I make it right? Because they themselves will air their own opinion and their grievances. Then they should look into it.
Hopefully it will be resolved.
Sure, it will be resolved easily because, and the way the women